said to me, I have to talk with you. I just give a time and I'm talking. I'm just sitting on my table. I'm talking with YouTubers and I'm doing my study. So yeah, my day was also good. So
Yes.
by the way,
Say.
we are meeting first time. So we need to introduce ourselves. We need to
Yes,
introduce ourselves.
definitely.
So
You
you
can
can go ahead.
introduce. Okay, okay, no issue. My name is Anima. Basically, I'm from Bokaro, Jharkhand, but currently staying in Pune. I am a housemaker, homemaker, as well as a mother of a son, and recently start my YouTube channel. In my
Okay.
qualification, I did my master's in computer application.
Okay, okay, okay. But your ID name is Anima, so I was confused.
Yes, Anima.
Your name is Anima, or
Yes, my name is Anima.
oh God, in daily basis, I'm talking some YouTubers. I'm not able to recall their name. One ma'am called me and she said, nowadays I'm not doing conversation video, and you are looking same like her. So that's why I was confused. I'm thinking who was that, and now so I'm talking with you. So that's why I confused. Okay, okay, okay. Don't worry.
No issue.
Okay.
Can you
So.
introduce yourself?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. So this is Sandhya, and I'm from UP. In UP, I'm living a village. And if I talk about my qualification, so I'm doing graduation, BA Bachelor of Arts, and it's my second year and third semester. And if I talk about my channel, so it is just for fun, and I'm uploading conversation with not conversation video, it's a short video with the mix of motivation, thought, or just songs, whatever I like. Because why I'm doing this because of my study. Whole day I have to do my study. I have to talk people. So whenever I got demotivation or just whenever I feel bored, I just open my YouTube channel. I watch my own video, so I feel quite okay. So that's why I'm doing it.
Yes, I watch your lots of video. You are doing well, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, then you have a topic. Then
Yeah, I haven't any topic, but yeah, I can ask you some question that
okay,
I
you
know
can ask.
that. Okay, so I have asked so many question. I have met so many women, and I ask this question. I also want to ask this question to you. Why are you learning this language? What's the reason?
My reason is that English is an international language. English is very important for everyone who make who make everything who stay at home. Every person need English for communication.
Yes.
And my reason is that my son is 2 years old. When he is he go to school, that time I'm facing lots of issue. That's the reason I start my learning.
Okay, so if I means let's do one more thing. I want to say something. See, we are all learning. We both are learning. Okay, so what we are going to do? I have talked to so many people. I haven't said anybody, but I'm saying to you, we will both will correct each other. If I will make mistakes, you are going to correct me. If you will
Mhm.
mistakes, I'm going to correct you. In
Okay, okay.
this way, we both will learn. It will be good for us. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay,
Exactly.
so now let's say start. Say it again, whatever you said. What was the reason? What is the reason that you are learning this language?
My main reason is that when my son is right now very little, so I want to improve my skill because when I start to speak, then my son is also speaking. And when he go to school, that time I'm not facing any issues. That's the reason.
Right now he's not going to school.
No, right now he's not going. He's very little,
So
2 years.
okay, so you can so when he will go for future,
Yes,
we
yes,
should use
yes.
will.
He will.
Okay, always remember, always keep in your mind. If you are talking about future, you
Yes,
are going to use future tense. Whether
yes,
it
I
will
know.
be
But
if you
while conversation, it's forgot.
yeah it's a forgot. Okay, it's a forgot or forgotten. Okay, 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 yeah, it's happened all person. It's depend on only you practice. But what I'm saying, just imagine your mind, in future tense have a lot of tenses, means present continuous, present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect continuous. So what you are going to do, if you are talking in future, try to speak only present indefinite, try to use present indefinite tense, will.
Exactly.
No, after that gradually you will learn where you should use will be, or will have been. All these tense you will learn gradually while doing practicing. But just keep in your mind, if you're talking in future, you are going to use will. And if you're
Yes.
talking in past, you are going to use did, had. Just keep in your mind, once you got this idea, once you got that rhythm where we should use
Yes, yes,
had it and will, then it would be the possible to use all these tenses. Just keep in your mind, if you're talking in future or past, you are going to use did ahead, or in for future will and will be, because I cannot say that if you are talking about future, you should use will be, or will have be, because I also forget sometimes will have or will have been. But
I know
what
the
I
rule.
used to do,
I know
yeah,
the
I
rule,
know
but
that.
when I speak, I forgot what what I can speak.
Yes, so दैट्स व्हाई आई एम सेइंग टू यू व्हाट आई मेरा कहने का मतलब ये है कि देखिए, फ्यूचर में कई टेंसेस होते हैं, विल बी एंड विल हैव, विल, सभी को हम याद नहीं कर सकते ना, भूल
Correct.
जाते हैं, वी आर बिगिनर सो वी फॉरगेट। सो व्हाट वी नीड टू डू, हमको ये रिमेंबर करना है, अगर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इन फ्यूचर टेंस, सो चाहे वो विल बी में हो चाहे विल हैव बी, आपको विल हैव बीन यूज करना है तो आप विल बी ही यूज करो या फिर विल ही यूज करो। एटलीस्ट ये तो शो करेगा कि मैं कैपेबल हूँ फ्यूचर को पहचानने में। अभी टेंस नहीं करेक्ट है, बट इन न्यूज upcoming session I will be speak good, I will be use these tenses. Just keep in your mind, if you're talking about future or past, try to use those tenses, you know,
Yes,
and gradually you will be able to understand, you will be able to start to speaking good English and good grammar English. It doesn't matter for anybody, it's a depend on only practice. If I talk
mhm,
about myself, so when I started to talking YouTuber, at that time I was not good at all. I used to also make mistakes, nowadays I'm making, but the way I was making mistake in my initial days, in this way today I'm not making these type of mistakes. I used to fumble a lot, I used to make a lot of grammatical error, but nowadays I'm not doing, I'm trying to reform it. So it will taken only by doing practice.
exactly. You are right. I
Yeah,
also remember that type when I write something, then I will good. But when I speak, I forgot it, the what I can put in this sentence. That type
because
of
of like,
mistake I
because
had.
like our practice, only like our
Yes,
practice,
yes,
I
I know.
must suggest try to use any application.
Yes,
If
I
you're not
use.
capable to pay,
I use
which kind of application are you using?
ASC fluency. I used.
S Fluency. Okay, okay. You can use S Fluency, Talk Now, Hybro app, or just
Yes.
yeah, Talk Buddy. There are lots of application. You can use that application is a free of cost.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, because if you're learning this language, so consistency does matter, because our mother tongue is a different, and we are learning this language. If we're going to stop to speak this language only one day, we are going to forget sentences.
Yes, correct.
We will lose this the rhythm how we should speak this language, because all and every miss whole day we are talking about family, we are talking about babies, we are talking about means everything in Hindi. So in all time we are thinking in Hindi, so how we can speak good English?
Yes, exactly.
So what you need to do first, try to develop English environment. Try to create an English environment by listening, by reading, by writing. If you're not capable to do all kind of activities, so don't do that. Don't do that. Just what you need to do, just listen and speak. Listen and speak. Don't read and etc. like that. Why
Mhm.
people read? Just because of vocabulary and good sentence structure. Just for that, people read this book and pronunciation. But if you are a woman, so what you can do, you can just listen and speak. Why I'm saying, because I have met so many people who's are uneducated, who don't know that how to read, how to write, but they are, even though they are speaking good English, because of listening and speaking.
Correct.
And this is and you can understand very well, because now you are a mother of baby. So when you speak, your baby laugh, and your baby do some kind of activity when you speak by his name, or just when you say something. So you can imagine how he is learning mother tongue, how he is learning, by listening only. He just
Yes.
listen when you speak, and then he after that he react. So in this way you
Yes.
can also do this.
You
Yeah.
just copy and reply. Same
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. Even though if you are not capable to speak, if your pronunciation is not good, you just say, I'm saying to you, just say it detraction, or just treat, you are not able to say these sentences, it's okay. If you're watching any kind of content, or if you're listening any kind of content, just try to repeat, try to mimic this content, try to mimic. Because you can take an example, you have a baby, when you say papa papa, then he say yeah papa
Yes,
mama mama. So in this
exactly.
way you can
Yes,
also do this. He's
also,
repeating each and every sentence.
yes, I also use this when I don't pronounce the long word, then I start again and again.
Yeah, you can miss, you can easily understand. You are a mother of a baby, you are teaching, now you are giving him education how to speak. As I can say, this is a kind of education. You are
Yes,
saying
yes.
just say mama, mommy, or just
Mother is the first teacher.
grandfather, grandpa. Yeah, mother is the first teacher. So in this way you can also imagine, just keep in your mind the way you have to also learn this language.
And how you can improve your communication? How long you are using, and how long
So
you
when
are.
I know that. So when I passed my 12, then I started learning this language. So it's been, I think, above 1 years. Above, it's around above 1 years. And because I'm a second year student, so it's above 1 year. I used to do a lot of things. I use a lot of application. I talked so many people. I made a lot of videos, recording, whatever I could do, I can. So
That's why your English is so good.
I could do, I did. Hmm. I
And
could
I
do, I
start
did,
my
I
journey last 1 month.
1 month.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So before that, what were you doing? Means why you didn't thought that you should start to learn this language and etc. like that? And it's been only 1 month. Means simultaneously you start your YouTube channels. How it is the possible? How
Uh,
you made it happen?
before I before I start my channel, I watched lots of video in YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason I also want to create my channel, because I don't
Mm-hmm.
maintain my consistency. I have a little one, so that
Mm-hmm.
I think that I also want to do. That's the
Mm-hmm.
reason. Because
Okay.
when I create my channel, I maintain my consistency.
Okay. So when did you think that you should learn this language?
Um, Last 1 and 2 months ago.
Last 1 and 2 months. So means, had you joined any coaching institution?
No,
Had you
no,
done any?
no,
No. So
no.
what was your first step when you thought you should learn this language? What was your first step?
My first step is that time I watched lots of video on YouTube. After that, my
See, one
first.
minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I asked what was your first steps. See, just listen. What the particular person asking to you question means. I asked a question. What was your first question? So always keep your mind in your mind that हमने पूछा पास्ट टेंस में हमने वाज यूज किया आप भी जब आंसर दोगे तो वाज ही यूज करके आंसर दो
Yes,
इफ गोइंग टू गिव आंसर टेंस हमने जो टेंस यूज किया वही टेंस आप भी यूज करके बोलो दिस इज अ वेरी गुड थिंग टू स्पीक दिस
yes, yes,
लैंग्वेज
right.
वी डोंट नीड टू सर्च टेंसेस इन विच टेंस वी शुड स्पीक
Right,
just grab
right,
it.
right.
Yeah.
Uh, I wa- I was start watching videos in YouTube, and my first conversation. I had conversation with Rajni ma'am. You know Rajni ma'am?
Yeah, I know. I had a session with her.
Yes. That
I did session with her.
Yes, I had session with Rajni ma'am first time. After that, I also think that when I start my when I was start my channel, after that I will improve day by day.
When I
I will
will
be
start.
improved day by day.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
okay, don't worry. You are making mistakes. It's okay. Making mistakes is a very good thing, very good way
Yes.
to learn this language. Make mistakes and learn from this. I have also done this, and nothing matter. You are making somewhere grammatical error, so it's okay. Even though I
Yes.
am doing.
I
Whenever
know.
I told anybody, yeah, whenever I told anybody you are making mistakes here and there, at that time I also learned. I learned a lot of things. I always keep in my mind that I'm not going to make mistakes. So that's a very good way to learn this language. Don't worry
Yes.
about mistakes,
But
and you
really, I'm very enjoy with.
you have just started to learn this language.
Yes, I'm very enjoy to talk with you because you are correcting me, and I remember
Okay,
that type of thing. She is correcting me in this sentence.
okay. You can watch this video. You will be able to understand what I was saying and what you were saying. You will be able to understand. I know that. And if I talk about your speaking, it's good. And you have just started your journey. You have
Yes.
just started to speak. Means it's been only 2 months. You are just okay if you're making mistakes. It's a good.
Yes,
I was surprised to
yes,
see
I
you like
motivate.
you started.
Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
just motivate
Go
myself
ahead.
because at least I will speak.
At least I'm speaking.
Yes, at
At
least
least
I'm
I'm
speaking.
speaking. Yeah. Okay, that's good. And you are okay. मतलब इतने पे तो मैंने भी नहीं सोचा था कि YouTube पे आ जाऊँ. Just you started and you just come on in public. You are speaking in front of so many people. So many people are going to watch you, and you don't care about people what people are going to say to you. You are making mistakes here and there, etc. Like that. You're too good.
जिसको
Just
फन
be
करना करने दो. Just I learned myself.
yeah. हंसने वाले तो हंसेंगे ही.
Yes, हंसने वाले हंसेंगे.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. You are too good. I'm also feeling so happy to meet you that I'm
And one day
meeting you first.
I will try to improve myself and I will be a good speaker.
Yeah, definitely. You will be good speaker in future.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Have you any question?
Uh, you will share your experience, how you can improve your communication, which type of struggle you are facing that time.
Okay. So see, I faced a lot of problem. Not only one. Being a girl and along with that being a village girl, it was so difficult for me to learn this language because at that time I did not have mobile, but somehow I managed it, and I used my cousin brother mobiles, and I used to talk people. I used to use applications when I was talking people. My villagers they watched me and they judged me. They said with whom she is talking and etc. Like that. Now you can understand.
Yes,
So it
I
was so
understand.
difficult for me, and my brother also said to me, "What are you doing? With whom you are talking?" Her miss his eyes always on me. What she's doing, is she's doing her study or not. He always said to me, "Do your study, don't do that because it's unnecessary thing. What you will do to learn this language? This is a language. You are preparing for this exam, competitive exam. So do your work. Don't go here and there. Don't distract yourself." I said, "Okay, I'm learning this language. I know that what is the uh, demand for this language." So nowadays he is not saying anything. He said, "Okay, if you're doing, you can." And along with that, simultaneously, I'm doing my study. So it was difficult. It was so difficult, but somehow I managed. And yeah, this is all about me. And when I came to know that I need to talk somebody face to face, then I use YouTube. For me, YouTube was boon. It was, I cannot say in my word what I have learned from YouTube. I have a lot of things from YouTube. Whatever I have learned from YouTube, because only if I talk about social media, I love to use YouTube and nothing. I don't use any kind of social media. Whatever nowadays I'm using to talk people. So for it is also for my learning. And I am using WhatsApp and this application also. Whatever I'm using, I have off the notification, and along with that long password, so that if I wanted to open that social media, I could not open.
Then
Yeah.
who inspired you for improving your communication?
So
How
nobody
suddenly you
did it.
start?
Nobody did it. Yeah, I will tell you, nobody did it. I'm the and I have 6 siblings. I'm the youngest one. So I just passed my 12th. In 10th and 12th, I got I got less marks. I was so disappointed. I didn't feel like to speak it with anybody. I was just living alone. So I was alone. I was thinking, what should I do? I was just sitting, I was just thinking. So I thought, okay, let's start to learn something. Then I started learning this language as a hobby. I pursued learning this language. I pursued learning this language as a hobby, and I followed. So I'm here. And if I talk about my study, so I was topper in my school when I was child. My teacher loved me a lot. Nowadays they're asking where is Sunday, etc. like that. So, but after getting less marks, I was so disappointed. I left all the people. I left all my teachers or my friends. I'm going to do any other things. I'm not here. I'm not going to talk anybody. So it was so difficult task for me, because all my cousins or my relative got high marks. I was only one who got less marks, and I was topper. I was good in study, and they said you are good and you got a less marks. What they are saying something else. It's a people mindset. They are going to pull your leg always. If you will lose, if you will win, they will going to appreciate you, and
But
if you are lose, they will going to pull your leg.
what was the reason you was got less marks in at, at that
uh,
time?
So actually, it was in UP. It's happened. I cannot share this. What was the
Yes, I
reason?
understand your feeling.
But
I know.
yeah,
Little
so
bit and much more no, but I little bit know about this.
it's and COVID was also going on. So it's a
Mhm.
it was unfortunately that I got less marks, but I give my 100%. But what can I do? But it
Okay,
is
it
my
means
it was
not.
in my destiny.
It not was. It's not your fault. I think so.
Yeah, it was not my fault, and it is in my destiny. It is means it was in my destiny. I will get less marks. So that's why
Okay,
I'm here.
okay, no problem. At that time you got less marks, but you will get motivate, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was got less marks. Then you
yeah,
will
yeah.
prove yourself.
Yeah, when people pull my leg, when they said something bad to me, I said, okay, one day I will show them. So I'm here. If I talk about my school or just if I talk about in my family, nobody speak this language. Somehow, when I started to learning this language, my cousin they just saw me and they started to learning this language also. They are all from CBSE board. I'm from Hindi. So they also speak, but the way I'm speaking, the way I'm doing all kind of activity for learning this language, in this way they are not doing. So I'm quite happy nowadays.
Really, you speak very well. I watch your video. You are in Tarish and you make videos, right?
Yeah, because of a network issue.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to say something. I forget to tell you. I had something to tell you. In this way you can improve your English. I forget, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
tell me.
when I will recall, then I will tell you.
Okay, no issue.
All beginners, I okay. Just tell me, for listening, which kind of content are you following? Means which kind of videos you were watching nowadays? You are watching
Nowadays, I'm watching conversation videos like Karishma ma'am
only con-
and yes, that type of thing.
only conversation video.
Yes,
Okay, so in which time? How
and
long you have watched?
some stories telling that type of videos I
One
watch.
hour, 2 hour.
1 hour is enough, not much more time.
So see, 1 hour is not enough to learn this language because this is a language, yeah. Every day means every time we are speaking Hindi, we are listening Hindi. So what you need to do, you need to increase your Hindi level. The way you are thinking in Hindi, you need to increase, and you need to sorry you need to decrease your Hindi level or increase your English level. So how you can do this? Only if you will listen the like it's only depend on your thinking. The more you will listen, the more you will speak. So for listening, what you need to do, I have met a lot of women, so from them I come to know they when suppose I was talking Sandhya Tiwari ma'am, what she used to do. See, if she is cleaning utensils or if she is doing any kind of work in house, or if she is sweeping, or just if she is eating, just she use this earphone and she listen some podcast, or just she used to talk somebody. She was talking to me, and that time she was cleaning a room, and she said, Sandhya, I am cleaning room, and along with that I'm talking to you. I said, wow. And she said, I used to do this, so you can also do this.
Yes, no, I also want to do, but I couldn't now because my son is very naughty. That's the reason I don't do
Okay,
this
so
kind
what
of
you
thing.
can, okay, it would be the better for your son also if you will listen English songs or
Yes,
just English content.
I use.
Full speaker, you can do speaker. Just keep it in your anywhere, your mobile anywhere in your room, and just full this speaker, and you can listen while doing any work. Your child will also listen that, he will also try to speak. In this way you can, I don't know you will be able to understand or not within 1 month or 2 months, but your child will catch soon, because
Everything.
now he is a little, and his mind is just so fast. You have to think a lot how in evening time what I will cook and how I will do my work, and what I have to talk my mother-in-law, etc., like that. But
Mhm.
he hasn't he doesn't have anything. He is free now, and you can, I have met so many little child, I talked with them, then I realized that their mind is so fast. They catch the so fast.
Everything.
Even though we cannot, but they catch it so fast because their mind is now their mind is space. Their mind is not hang with the any kind of any other things, means they have to do this and that. So they are free. So if you will do this, your child will learn a lot and he's going to speak very fast than you.
Yes. Thank you for your advice. Really, I'm very happy to talk with you. I learned lots of things
Yeah,
from you.
I'm also learning. You know, you can see I made a lot of mistakes. I'm trying to reform myself. मैं अपने आप से बोलती हूँ मुझे डू की जगह डिड बोलना चाहिए था, वाच की जगह
Mhm.
वर बोलना चाहिए था. So I'm reforming. Even though I have taken this page, I'm not writing your mistakes. I'm writing as well my mistakes also.
Mhm, mhm. Okay,
Yeah,
Sandhya, thank you so much for this
yeah.
conversation.
Thanks,
We will
thanks.
talk again.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.